Please welcome the undefeated featherweight contender known as El Alacrancito, introducing Jason Sanchez. Here is the two-time Mexican Olympian, tonight making the 6th defense of his title. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the undefeated, reigning WBO Featherweight Champion of the World, introducing Óscar Valdez.
Undefeated and unrelenting, Óscar Valdez enters the ring with the pride of Mexico on his shoulders and the hunger of a champion who refuses to be denied.
Back downstairs. But I'll tell you right now, Ruiz is taking a beating. Look at these right hands, left hook, right hand, the left shot, and down he goes again.
Known for his explosive combinations and warrior's heart, Valdez looks to deliver another statement performance as he continues to carve his legacy among boxing's elite.
Big right hand from Óscar Valdez. Big combinations from the Mexican fighter, and in steps Russell Mora with just seconds left in round 7.
For Valdez, this fight isn't just about defending a title. It's about proving once again that greatness is earned through courage, consistency, and unbreakable will.
Can give, he can dish. But I wonder, the question tonight is,
his last opponent was 13-6-2. That's not what's in front of him tonight. He's gonna...
Painful liver shots by Valdez.
Using right hand to the body, then a left.
Is at the right time.
You can see the difference in the body language.
This will be the early going here of this title fight. The American hopeful, Jason Sanchez from Albuquerque, New Mexico, is a nice... Coming to the end of round number 1, featherweight world title fight here on ESPN. Sanchez and the champion, Óscar Valdez, his second fight with trainer.
And this is what you want to see. You see Sanchez coming with the big shots, and you see it just means that you're getting yours and not allowing your opponent to get his.
I don't see him moving around and trying to be something he's not. He's actually, pressing forward, got his hands high, putting a lot of weight.
He won't have to worry about fading in the later rounds because he won't be around for that.
That's right.
Left hook. You might get hit once with it, Dre, but you're not going to get hit with it again. And that's the difference between that laser right hand down the middle that he has, because Valdez is opening up with that left hook. It's a good shot. Work from Valdez. I normally see it, and he's leading with the left hook. You got to be careful to lead with the left hook out in front, because the right hand...
The lineal champion Tyson Fury will be on ESPN Plus from Vegas. Great stretch of action on ESPN and ESPN Plus. Boys, he reached out to both Manny and Andy. So happy for them. Extended congratulations. 6'6" unbeaten German Tom Schwartz next Saturday night. And of course,
what have you seen tonight? Dijiste que no querías cambiar el estilo de Óscar, que querías un Óscar agresivo. Pero, he's moving his waist very well. His footwork is exceptional tonight. And
see, normally he'll pull out and he'll drop his hands. And you saw there in that sequence, he picked his hands up. He stayed true to his defense. And that's something he didn't do in the past.
Waist up. They want their fighter to have his feet in place to punch and counter if need be, but they want him to move at the waist. That's their...
Big left hook right there.
Sure was.
Right on the money.
So round number 3 of our title fight.
Father and trainer of Jason said, I want him to start opening up, and I want him to work the body of Óscar Valdez.
In fights like this where you have a decision to make. Are you going to trust your stuff? Are you going to trust himself and go for broke in this fight and start trying to pile up some rounds? Because right now, Valdez is having his way.
It's funny how these things work out. Great prospect in Mick Conlon. Then he lost Óscar Valdez to Eddie Reynoso, with now 3 belts. Pretty good year.
Of course, Andy Ruiz, reference there.
And homage to his defense. After a lot of shots, he got hit right there with the chopping right hand.
What's up behind the head?
He's coming behind the jab. He's setting up that left hook right there that we just saw.
Sanchez trying to come in and find something, but both of those punches blocked. Coming to the end of round number 4 here in Reno.
Yeah,
ready for round 5.
Like I said, Tess, there's levels to the game. Sanchez continuously getting hit with the left hook. That was a right hook right there.
It's all right here in front of him at 24 years old, and That's how the 5th round is going to open up. Here comes the champ. Right hand over the top from Valdez.
Win Sanchez.
Well, we've seen that coming. I mean, Valdez has been trying to land that shot and has been landing it, and that's why he got dropped with the left hook.
We call that making adjustments.
And let me tell you this. Valdez is still trying to land that left hook, and he just missed it right there. You've been a champion as long as Valdez has. You know you got plenty of time to go back and get that shot later down the road.
He's slowly trying to wear him down. Overhand right.
That Sanchez probably should be doing, adjustments he should be making. But if he's never practiced that, if he's never drilled that,
you can see it now in the effects that it has on Sanchez, being at this high level with these bright lights and fighting against a guy like Óscar Valdez.
Almost got caught by that right hand. Went to the end of round 5. He went down in the opening 10 seconds. We'll show you that left hook that scored him. Óscar Valdez, here's the left hook that scored the knockdown.
Well, this is the hook that Valdez has been trying to land all night. He finally landed it clean. Sanchez out of position. You'll see Sanchez's hand go forward, landed right on the chin. Here goes another angle. Boom, right on the chin. Down goes Sanchez. And he closed his eyes, too. He didn't see the punch coming.
He didn't see it coming. Punches when you have a good jab, and Valdez has been landing that stiff jab all night. And then Valdez throwing the left hook right around the guard. It's his calling card right now.
There's the overhand right.
And Valdez has been having his way with the left hook like we've been talking about, but that right hand is starting to find a home as well.
Valdez will go back to being the old Valdez as soon as he got hit.
I see that Óscar leans in and he's open for the uppercut. Ironically, just 2 rounds ago, Eddie was...
You know, Valdez can wait on it and shoot that left hook and catch Sanchez as he's
being a thinking man's fighter, gets a knock. And people, writers, they say, well, you either got to be offensive or defensive. Those writers and those people are not around. So you better learn your craft. You better learn good offense. Even he modified his game later in his career. You know why? He got tired of getting hit.
Yeah, you want to have a career fight. I mean, the thriller, but brutal fight against Quigg. It takes its toll for Valdez. Remember,
look at the eyes of Valdez. He's so focused, laser focused on Sanchez. He sees all the punches coming.
You can go to ESPN.com and see that. Big right hand to open up the 7th round from the champ, as Valdez has been in control.
Valdez is slowly, methodically breaking down.
If I see something I question, I want to stop the fight, I want to check it out, I'm going to get clarity and get a good answer.
Makes sense.
Type of shots that Valdez is landing and has been landing all at once.
Left hook again, and blood coming from the nose.
They're all placement shots.
Left hook to the body. Sanchez now pressing the action, just trying to make a brawl out of it.
Valdez back and keep the pressure on him and make him make mistakes just like that.
And that's what he's doing, just smothering the champ. Here comes Sanchez again.
Yeah, that's what Sanchez has to do. He has to try to draw Valdez back into his old ways. He's got to try to get him into his approach.
Of course, it comes with risk, and it comes with that, getting tagged as you come forward. But it is most likely, based on what we saw for the first 6. There's a left hand, right hand comes in, and look at Sanchez firing back. And boy, we've got a fan-friendly. And shooting it well just when Sanchez crosses that early threshold. Fun round, wasn't it? 48% of his power punches in that last round. There's the big right hand that started it off.
Follow with the jab. The jab is what lined them up, and you see exactly what happened. Sanchez pulls back, boom, overhand right. Here's the left hook. Sanchez squats down just a tad bit. You see the right hand of Sanchez. That's the reason why he was hit with the left hook from Valdez. Valdez just squat down a little bit, came up with his own left hook. Shorter, quicker, and on the money.
Going in Canastota in upstate New York. Congratulations to all the new Hall of Famers this weekend.
Flexing at the waist, moving his head in spots. He's pulling back right there, but you see his hands, they're in good place.
It's a big part of the evolution. Because if he's not getting drawn into it, if he can still stay composed.
You're right.
There's the left hook, and that's been working all night long. We've heard plenty from Tyson Fury. And coming up tonight on SportsCenter, it'll be Mark Kriegel's conversation with Tyson Fury, who's one of the most dynamic personalities about mental health issues.
Unreal. You know, a lot of times, guys, you're going to get nothing but the whole truth.
Right now, the truth is that Óscar Valdez is getting the best of things here.
And didn't know who was the champion and who was the challenger. It's clear to see who's who, and that's why, and that's what Valdez is doing right now. He's creating separation.
Every now and then I see, there it is. You know, you really got to focus on your technique. Technique. If he wants to continue to look good, he has to stay the form. And I'm talking about Valdez.
Top 2 heavyweights in the world, according to all the rankings right now. Fury and Wilder.
You know, you don't see any feints coming from mid-range the same way and exiting out the same way. If he fights in a straight line, if we see some feints, he can be able to, you know, get away from that left hook.
Should there be more of a go for broke mentality that we saw for a good couple minutes of the 7th round?
Well, Valdez right
His
now.
combination included a body shot that's going to get a warning for getting around towards the kidney.
Of Sanchez with some of these big shots. Okay, I hit him with an overhand right. How does he respond? Just like that. He'll assess him. He'll go from there. So right now, I do not think that Valdez wants to put both hands together.
And Sanchez probably won't be around, Dre. He's landing one left hook at a time. Needs to put the combination together.
There's a good combination right there. You know, that left hand has been doing some damage on the face. Significant. Look at that now. Just even in the past 10 seconds.
I don't understand it. I mean, kids been getting hit with the same shots over and over.
You know, Sanchez, he keeps his head right in the middle. He fights in a straight line. He's either coming forward or he's backing straight out.
And here's Sanchez now coming in. Still pressing on the attack. Using the forearm a bit, but giving something back to the champ. Top Rank Boxing on ESPN is brought to you by Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Good power shots right there from Sanchez.
He's got 140 amateur fights. So some of these basic things that we're talking about, moving your head, getting your head off center, these are things that he should.
Remember earlier tonight, we pointed out that Jason Sanchez has had such success with his power, the world champ. It goes the other way. Valdez is landing 4%.
That right hand from Sanchez just buzzed Valdez. You saw his leg.
Is it time for more of that urgent pressing, go for broke, and your response was Valdez still respects, though, what Sanchez is capable of. You get a glimpse of it. Combination included the right hand and the left hook. Now the break from Dracula here. Had hope with that right hand moments ago.
With a flush shot, he's going to demand that you make an adjustment. Don't get hit with that shot. But if your coach isn't calling that out in sparring, that's what's
there. You're going to be throwing left hooks at your fighter to correct these.
We don't give up free shots. No. You hit me, you got to earn it. Big stinky with my chin.
End of 10 as Sanchez heads back to the corner. Valdez, middleweight champion of the world. Reminder, Sports Center is coming up as soon as we finish up with this featherweight world title fight. Everything from the day of sports, get you caught up with all the news happening surrounding first time that Sanchez will head to the championship rounds. Says his memory is always with him. It's the motivation. See how much he can dig deep. Valdez. What was that phrase you used earlier today, Dre? A refined warrior is what you...
From Reno-Sparks to still develop. Nice right hand from Valdez. You know, very seldom do we see a straight right hand from Valdez. He always loops his punch. He's trying to land one bomb at a time. Put them together, threes and fours. Change the rate.
The left hand coming in, a big swinging right hand from Valdez, and now on the attack. Backs up, and Valdez senses it. Sweeping right hand, Sanchez tries to...
He's taking some big shots, but he's also dishing some out himself. Of Sanchez.
The next time we get a closer glimpse of Sanchez's face, look at the difference between the two.
It's target practice right now from Valdez.
Sure is.
He's landing that wheel.
Buen trabajo, van 12 rounds.
This is 12 rounds. You're doing well.
Falta uno nada más.
You just got one more to go.
This is the story of the fight. Sanchez cannot get away from the left hook of Valdez. Why is he landing this shot? Because Sanchez hasn't made the adjustment. You need to hold the phone.
So here we go. As Valdez is looking for the 6th defense of his featherweight title. Ticket here in round 12 against the champ. Pressing the action early.
That's what he needs to do.
For Sanchez, is there something to be had? Looks to back up the champ here. 12th and final round.
Mariaga, same thing, backed up Valdez, just like he's doing right now. Putting the pressure on Valdez.
A more measured, more refined boxer puncher, not just a strict brawler. Opened up with a right hand and it backs him up. And now here comes Valdez stepping to Sanchez, the champ on the attack as Sanchez ties up.
Set that right hand and that left hook up. Don't lead with it. Set it up with the jab.
Take this win. Little up jab off the hip. Another combination from Valdez. And look to give a little more here in round 12. Three-punch combination as they are going to trade to the bell. Acting like fighters in a championship fight. Good finish, the way it should be.
All three in favor of the winner. And still, the undefeated WBO Featherweight Champion of the World, Óscar